We're back. We're back. We're back. Let's see here. Fix my lip gloss. Looking crazy. Guys, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know it's always welcome, welcome. Here we go. Cool. All right, 1 second. Let me pull my co-host in.
All right, sick. This is connecting. Oh, I got two replying to my DM. Two.
At the same time.
All right, okay, it's working well now. I'm excited. Okay,
oh,
cool. I'm glad I can see you guys' faces.
Yay! Hi.
Okay. Hi. Hello.
All right, so we
I was
are
like, dang,
back.
I've seen all my freaking friends do this, and their lives work so well.
Well, we are excited to have you. So we are back. So for those who are tuning back in or just tuning in with us, once again, we are with no other than Alana, who is known as the Holy Rainbow Club. Okay.
Yes.
So once again, we thank you so much for just tuning in with us and really just listening to some really good music. Because like I said, today is amazing because not only are we going to have this conversation, she premiered her video, her visual for Walking on the Moon just an hour ago. Just an hour
it's been
ago.
crazy. I've been working.
The views are already running up.
So.
Right? How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I wasn't really thinking about dropping the video like too much because I'm super busy at work. I work in sales, so it's like a super busy, like fast-paced job. But like 30 minutes before it dropped, I was like getting super anxious. I was like, oh wait, I need to make like a story post. Like I need to make sure I'm on it. And then it dropped, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. My phone is like blowing up, and I'm at work, so everyone at work is like, oh my god, didn't your music video drop? And I try not to like mix my work with like my music, and then but they're all going crazy in there too, so it's pretty
cool.
cool.
I would be playing it at work. I'd be like, yep, this is me. My video's playing on YouTube.
Know that one day I'm gonna be on billboards and all the other stuff, so just know it's my face. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully,
but we are super proud of you, super proud, super excited, and we're super, it's just amazing just to meet super dope artists who knows, exactly, going into this industry, them and knowing you and where you want to go and how you want your sound to come across. So it definitely, like you were saying a little bit before, guys, we're gonna go back. So she did answer at least one question before the Instagram disarray. So basically, I hate to have you repeat, but just for those who are just tuning in, just kind of talk about Oceanside, California, getting started in music, and really just that vibe that you represent.
Yeah, I mean, Oceanside is just a city of love. I come from a city where a lot of people make music, and I didn't realize that until I started making music last year. And everyone's just super supportive, and it's like they're really the ones that pushed me to like record and like do a whole bunch of stuff. So it's been crazy. I've worked with people that I grew up listening to. So, just coming from this small city by the ocean is really paying off for me, to be honest.
So how did you know that you wanted to get into music?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
How did you know that you wanted to get into music?
Oh, how did I know I want to get into music? So initially, like all throughout high school, I was on my church's worship team, and that's kind of just what I wanted to do, was to go to college for worship. And then I came out like publicly, and I couldn't do that anymore. So I was like, what the heck am I gonna do? So then I just started writing like a whole bunch of music. That was like my senior year, and then I graduated in 2018. 2018 to 2019, I was pretty much just writing a shit ton of music, and Walking on the Moon was one of those songs. I finally got to record it a year later, and then a year after that, I released it. So, I kind of just had to. It was kind of like the only thing that I had.
All right. So speaking of, definitely knowing that you wanted to get into music and you did a lot of songwriting, talk about your inspiration for developing Walking on the Moon? Because in the visual, you have a band, not to give everything away, because I know people still got to watch it. You have this amazing band, like it's just, the guitarist, and you list and credit everyone. Just talk about that development.
Yeah, well, the song originally I wrote it to be like a more fast-paced song, and I was pretty much in this relationship, and the girl just was not fucking with me. And I was like, dude, if I can like write this song about you, like it's kind of like proving to myself that I'm still in love with you, and that like, we can like do this. So I wrote the song, and it's pretty much about like loving someone and not getting the reciprocation back.
We all been there.
Yeah, so I sat on that song for a little bit. I posted like a video of me playing the acoustic guitar, singing it, and then I had like a few people hit me up like, "Are you recording? Why aren't you recording? Who do you record with?" And I was like, "I ain't never been in no studio in my life. What are you talking about? Why would I record music? You're tripping." And then one of like the well-known musicians in my town, his name's Obed Padilla. He hit me up and he was like, "We got to come record." And I was like, "For sure." And Walking on the Moon was like the only song that I really felt would like sound good if I recorded it. So then I went in there, I recorded the guitar loop for it, and then he pretty much just laid everything else on it. And that was the first song I ever recorded. And then I sat on it for a whole year, and then I was just tired of everyone telling me to drop music, so then I didn't even plan to drop anything. I just literally dropped it. I was like, fuck it, it's Valentine's Day coming up, I'll drop it on Valentine's Day. Yeah, sure. And then literally it kind of just, everyone loved it. And then one of the well-known videographers in my town hit me up and was like, do you have anything you want to work on? Like, I'm down to work with you. And I was like, I don't have a video for Walking on the Moon that's coming out in a week. Do you want to work? Do you want to help me with that? And then we pretty much put the whole video together in a week. We got together on a Monday and filmed it on the next Sunday. And yeah, that's kind of what happened. We got all that done. It took us kind of a month to edit it. So it took a while to get it out, but I did everything pretty quickly, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
but the one thing that you kind of said, it kind of captured me as kind of putting it together while I'm hearing you talk. It seemed like you kind of just ran into fate.
Yeah.
With
yeah, that's kind of everything in my life has worked. Even like meaning lyrical, like my first time on Clubhouse, I was like, what the fuck is Clubhouse? And I hopped in and it was like, I was looking up music. I was like, all right, what can I do with this music? Because it was like more music people that invited me to the Clubhouse app in my town. And I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, just hop on there and see what it's about. I hopped in, typed in music. The music exec room was the first room that popped up. And I was like, let me hop in here and see what's going on. And I just heard people, I heard people playing music. And to be honest, I wasn't hearing anything too hot. And I was like, all right. I was like, let me just raise my, I was nervous though, because I didn't really show no one my music like that. Like people know I make music, but I wasn't really trying to like, I don't know. I wasn't trying to do nothing big. But then I raised my hand, they picked me, and then they asked me my name or whatever. I played my song, and then Lyrical was like, whoa, you need to hit me up on Instagram or whatever. And I was like, wait, no, are you serious? You playing? Like, this is my first time on this app. I've been on here for 10 minutes. I was probably on there for like 10 minutes. And then from there, that was probably like,
nah, they trying to play me. They trying to play me.
Yeah, that was probably like 2 months ago. Not even 2 months ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but yeah, everything happened pretty quickly. So yeah, and then I just started hooking up with Lyrical, and that was it from there. We started planning the drop for the Walking on the Moon video. And yeah, I pretty much met her after I'd already dropped the song. And she's like, what's your plan? And I was like, ooh, it's already out. My bad. Like, I didn't do a good rollout for it. And she was like, okay, well, then our next thing is to do the visual. And I was like, bet, I already got that down. Like, they're just editing it. And, like, that was it. So, yeah.
So that was already, like, 10 steps ahead once she came in. But, like, I want to talk to you because you are with Lyrical Eyes Management. So, kudos
shout out to Lyrical.
Shout out to Lyrical because amazing sweetheart.
Yeah, she's dope, and we have some very, very talented artists on the team for sure.
Talk about that experience and really understanding, because like I said, like I was trying to kind of tie it in a little bit. Like it seemed like you just kind of ran into fate, and like it was just like, okay, you got all these people hitting you from your town, and they see the potential.
Wow.
in everything that you have. And Dale and I hear it, we see it.
Yeah.
So talk about that experience and saying like now you're working with someone who's really like putting you to the floor running.
No, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's exactly what I needed. I already knew like the music, it comes, I don't want to like sound cocky, but it's easy for me to create, and the whole business side of it kind of is just going, it makes me go so far outside of myself. So it's been a great experience so far. I mean, I think it's only been a couple weeks, honestly, that I've been with her. I can't even think. It's been a very short amount of time. But in that short amount of time, she's literally just lifted me up and has encouraged me more than probably anyone ever has with the music stuff. As far as like the business side goes, I mean, definitely, I mean, my family has always encouraged me, but yeah, she's helped me see things that were freaking possible at all. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. And then even like the team, everyone else, they like fuck with me so heavy, and I love them already so much, and it's easy. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. Family affair.
Yeah.
So what do you have
what
do you have planned for this year? Like
this year, well, right now
what do
we're
you have
just
planned for
working
this year?
on the next 2 drops right now. I'm kind of really bad at planning that stuff, so I'm even still behind on like getting the visual done for the next 2 drops. The songs are done, but I just have to get the visuals done, and especially because I set the bar so high with this Walking on the Moon video, I really am trying to take my time and make sure that whoever I choose to, help me on that is really gonna live up to what I expect it to be, because the Walking on the Moon video is freaking amazing. It's crazy. Like, I didn't even expect my first music video to freaking look like that. Like, what? Why does it look like that? That's my first music video. So it's crazy. But for this year, yeah, I have 2 more singles planned, and then, I mean, if I see that a project is what people want, which is what people are gonna want, then I'll drop the project.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah. No, I have all the songs already like done. It's just planning, which is why I have the beautiful Lyrical with me. Why I need her, because I'm total scatterbrain. So
with you got new projects, getting ready for new projects to come out, new drops. Yeah. Is there anyone in particular you want to like focus on and really work with in the future?
Dang, that's a good question.
Who you checking for, basically?
Who am I checking for? Dang. Honestly, I really want to work with Sir Blake. That's already a given. I already know I'm gonna work with him, so that would be dope. Like, ever since Lyrical told me about him and I like realized who he was and I listened to his stuff, I was like, "Ooh, I definitely want to work with him." But yeah, I don't really think about that too much because I don't like to get my hopes up and stuff like that. But it'd definitely be him.
Manifestation.
Yeah, this is how you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. For sure.
Because literally the way, like, the year you've been having so far, we're only in April. Like, the year you've been having, everything has just been consistent and smooth.
I would definitely I don't know if you guys know, I definitely love to work with Mahalia. She's a UK artist, but I feel like that's definitely my vibe right there.
I like her.
For sure, yeah. She's
like
dope.
her.
She's dope,
definitely. I like that. That's why we ask that question, because sometimes you expect some artists to kind of give you like the normal answer where it's like, oh, Chris Brown, Beyonce, and all this other stuff. But we love to hear the unique other artists that's out there that have, the sounds and that maybe match your vibe and everything.
That's for sure, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly why I'd want to work with her too. And her voice is just so sweet. So it's like honey. So I just feel like we'd sound good together for sure.
What would you describe your sound as?
Ooh, that's hard. People always
like,
ask
what
me that.
Category would you
honestly, the next 2 drops, they don't sound much like Walking on the Moon, so it's really hard. It's kind of like alternative soul, really, is what I would categorize under. Yeah. Alternative soul for sure. Well, I've heard Lyrical and Space Goats say, what did they say? Like a indie R&B, I guess. So yeah, something like that.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, now you're new. You're coming into this. Like, what is your? I guess like you want to convey to your audience, like the Holy Rainbow Club. Like, what's your signature? Like, what's the mark you want to leave or make on your audience? and for the time that you will continue to grow and move into this industry?
Yeah, I just want everyone, well, the Holy Rainbow Club is really just like all the potential lies within you. You have everything you need to do what you want to do, and you just have to do it. I'm literally just a kid from a town by the ocean, and I somehow pulled all this off within a month. I don't get it, but hey, I did it. You
That's
can
a
do
God's
it. Like,
plan. God's plan.
yeah,
Right.
literally God's plan. Exactly. That's probably what it is. I make music for kids like me that I felt like the music I needed when I was growing up. So yeah, I just want people to know that they can do it, whatever they want to do, pretty much.
I just noticed we got a lot of Drake like drops. Like, I mean, so a part of me want to feel like, let's see what happened next. You know? So definitely. Oh,
Yeah,
don't mind
for
us.
sure.
You know, we get goofy. Don't mind us.
I love it. Y'all are the best. I
But
love coming in here, especially watching. I was watching Toots and Shantina's, and yeah, they're dope. I love what y'all got going on. I really
thank you.
respect
We
you.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
what you
This
guys
is
are
what
doing
it's
on here.
for, to support artists
Yeah,
like
for sure.
yourself. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
much
dope. Thank
more.
you.
Yeah.
Um,
When you
uh,
oh,
go ahead, Danielle.
oh.
Sorry.
When you're so say like when you are like in your creative process, how is that? Like, do you have like the sound first, like the beat? Do you write the lyrics first? Like, what is it? Do you get inspired
Yeah,
by past
so
events? I know you
most
was
of
just saying that like the last relationship inspired you.
yeah. So most of my early songs, sometimes like when I have writer's block, I go and I recycle songs. So most of my early songs, I really just my main way that I write songs on guitar. So I just play guitar and I'll write it that way. And then I really can't produce at all. I be trying for my life to produce. I cannot figure that shit out. It is crazy. I have so much respect for producers because me, that is not me. I'm trying though. One day you're gonna see I'm gonna release a project with all the songs produced, engineered by me, but we're working on that. But usually I just write songs
Girl,
and then
you better
there's
learn
a
it. Get your coin.
yeah, no, exactly. That's the point. Exactly, to learn. There's a really talented producer in my town named Obed Padilla, and I literally get all my beats from him. So I literally just go and listen to all his beats, and then I pick the ones that I like, and then I usually just write to those. And it's really easy to write to his beats because they're so soulful. They're so amazing. They're so good. So yeah, I usually just write to those. Usually, if I'm going through something, I try to pull from that. But if I'm not,
Mm-hmm.
I usually write songs from other people's perspective in a way for me to try to understand them, if that makes sense. So like I
Yeah.
recently wrote a song in the perspective of my girlfriend because like she was telling me things that I was doing and I was like, I don't get that. But then I was like, let me just write this song. And I wrote this song and it's actually really fucking dope. And I was like, damn, I get it. I get how you be feeling. Like I get it. Yeah. So I told
Are you dropping it?
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I posted it on my story. I don't think you guys were following me at the time. I'll send y'all a little snippet. But yeah, I'm supposed to get the final mix for that one back today. I recorded it like last week, and then I sent it to my engineer. But yeah, I usually just record in my room.
Okay, listen.
I just record straight in my room, send it straight to my engineer, and then however long it takes for him to send it back, it's just how long I have to wait.
All right, listen. What works? That's what works.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of talk to you in the midst of basically just you walking this path and what you're looking forward to. What are you looking to learn? Like what other, because right now I can't really say like oh my gosh, like you done traveled around the world or anything of that nature, but what are
Yeah.
you looking forward to? Because obviously we're slowly coming out of the pandemic or
Slowly,
Yeah.
slowly. And of course, last year in 2020, there was a big hit to the industry. So artists wasn't
Hmm.
performing, venues were
Yeah.
closing. Like it's so many different things. What are you looking forward to based upon everything that has took place within the past year?
Yeah, honestly, I'm just looking forward to really learning more about the music business. I think I'm a pretty intelligent person, so I haven't been able to figure it out. So it's really been frustrating me that I haven't been able to figure it out too much. But I'm glad that I have lyrical, and I'm also looking forward to just like live shows and just meeting more musicians and like artists. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
too many people that I've collaborated with. So I would love to do more of that and just get in the studio with people and just fill out the vibes and just literally just collaborate with anyone. I haven't really traveled outside of my town to really do much of that. So I'm really looking forward to that and doing live shows. I just recently got asked to do like my first little performance So it's kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm actually really
Don't call
excited.
it
That's kind of
Yeah,
like
yes,
my
that's
main
big. That's
thing is like,
huge.
yeah, my favorite thing is to sing live, like, you know, growing up in church, singing in church. That's like how I grew up learning to sing. So performing live is like
Mm.
slight, but that's definitely my favorite. I want to be able to feel everyone's energy, you know, play guitar, be
little.
able to dance, get crazy on the stage. Like that's all me. So I can't wait to be able to do that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you're gonna give lots of energy. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it, definitely.
Yeah, I'm
What is
excited for sure.
what is one thing about this whole experience that you're super grateful for?
Ooh, one thing about this whole experience that I'm super grateful for. It would definitely just have to be the love and support from the city that I'm from. Like, I know I hear a lot of people talk about like people low key be hating, and that's why people never make it out of their hometown because it's the locals don't really fuck with them like they should be, like they claim to. But like
Mm-hmm.
seriously, when I tell you like everyone in my town loves me, that shit blows my mind. Like I've had people repost my stuff that like I never even talked to before or seen or know or even knew that they knew me. You know, like it's crazy. Folks that are like musicians that are already verified on Instagram, I'm like, that's a big thing. But like to me, I'm like, why are you commenting on my stuff? Why do you care about me? And it's like, it blows my mind. I'm like, dang, I grew up listening to you and you think this shit's good? Maybe I'm doing something right. So it's definitely the love for my city. I'm super
Mm.
appreciative for it because, like, yeah, that not everyone gets that, you know? I feel like.
Yeah,
So it's a pretty rare thing.
that's a big year for you.
It is. And one last question, because I once again I just thank you so much for coming through. Once again, thank you. Shout out
Yeah,
to
for
Lyrical Eyes
sure.
Management, and everybody, the team, to Shatina, everybody
Yep.
that came
Oh,
through,
yeah,
that's in
yep.
the team, the whole crew. And thank you definitely for sitting down, giving
Yeah.
us, just really speaking with us, giving us your point of view for starting out and how it just seemed like it all just came together and how it all just fit. Okay. What would you say would be the most biggest motivation for you to continue? Because you said you have all, like, wow, why are you hitting me over here, like you hitting me over here, and like, oh my goodness,
You like my
instead of
music?
it becoming a more of an overwhelming, what is the biggest part of that motivates you?
To be honest, I lost a lot of family members during the pandemic. Like, if I told you,
Mm.
it'd kind of be like an awkward silence because you wouldn't be able to fathom like how many. So in that, I
Mm.
just feel super blessed to be in the position that I am, and it just makes me want to go harder. Like, how was I not
Yeah.
going harder when these people were alive? Type stuff. So yeah, that's really just
Mm.
yeah. And I've been going. It's really been paying off. So yeah, I just literally just my family support and my city behind me really just pushes me. There's nothing more that I need than that, to be honest.
Mm.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
nothing more than that.
We was
Yeah.
literally said the same thing.
Listen, I just want to say thank you once again for coming
Thank
through. Let
you.
the people know what, like, what I'm saying, where they can find you. I think I put your guys, if you look at the title, I think if you can see it, I believe I put her tag there.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
if it
Yeah, you can
don't
find
show, if
me at
if
the Holy
Lyrical or
Rainbow Club
somebody, if
on
they're still in
everything.
here, they can put your tag and everything as well. Just let them know where they can find you at. And
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Holy Rainbow Club on Instagram, on Twitter. It's Holy Rainbow Club because I don't know who stole the Holy Rainbow Club, but someone did. But yeah, the Holy Rainbow Club on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me there. Yeah, tune in because the next drop is coming pretty soon, and I'm excited.
oh goodness,
Yes.
and guys, support, please.
Yes.
Walking on the Moon visual
Yeah,
is out. I see the numbers running up as we speak. I
Stream
got my
it, watch
iPad over here.
it.
It's running up as we speak. Guys, please, please, please go support.
If
It's
you're having a
everything.
bad day, listen to that song because it'll put you in a right state of mind. It'll
yep,
it'll lift your
yep.
spirits
That's what
up.
I'm here for.
All right. So listen, Alana, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate you.
Yes.
So please, please get back to work.
Yes.
I
Get
Enjoy the
get
rest
some
of your day,
money.
and
Thank you.
keep sending us that music so we can feature you on our music, our indie music Fridays. We got you, boo.
Bet. Yep.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Alrighty. Take care, y'all.
Have a good one.
That was
Okay.
dope.
I know. So super excited. I mean, amazing. You know, she has a lot of potential. She has a lot. She obviously she's working.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of things that still need to be learned. But the fact that she's so open-heartedly willing to learn it and to grow in it and just really work.
Yeah.
Period. So it's amazing, and I look forward to a lot of new music from her. Definitely.
I'm looking forward to that project.
Yes, definitely looking forward to that. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for tonight. Remember, we will be back at 8 o'clock.
Yes,
We
8
are
o'clock.
speaking with R&B sensation Raheem Devon. Okay, so please come back at 8 o'clock. Take your break. You got to go outside and breathe a little woosah or whatever it is. You know, get a little water, sip, whatever you prefer.
Just make sure you come back.
Just come back. That's all we ask. So, guys, you already know what it is. I'm just your host, Aasha Lewis Redway, and my beautiful co-host. All right, and she might be coming back with a whole new hairstyle too.
Listen, this might be
so. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in about 30 minutes.
Bye.
All right, guys. Yeah.